it seem as if you finally awakened. How was your sleep, my dear? Oh, that is great to hear, my love. It certainly would seem that way. You had the cutest expressions on your face while you were sleeping. I could only really catch the beginning and the tail end, though. I can't help but be soothed to sleep with you by my side. Well, I am glad that I too can be a comfort to you, my dear. It's quite an impressive feat, that I think of it. Oh, that we've been able to do this and get away with it. Typically, any noble lord would be disinherited if he were to be caught in such a relation, and I would scarcely want to hear what might happen to you, a simple maid. But the simple matter is, nothing has happened. We haven't been caught, which is truly an accomplishment. Wouldn't you agree? Well, yes. I understand I am making a victory out of others' ignorance, but I just find it quite amusing and relieving. Well, there isn't much that I would want to do about the fact. We are in a good situation of secrecy right now, and as far as I know, that isn't going to change. Unless you are bold enough to try and break that in a public scenario. I certainly hope you wouldn't, but unless that were the case, I would hope the secrecy is never broken. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have put that idea into the world. Especially not your head. What I fool. Of course, you would want to do something such as that. You like to force me into possible embarrassing situations, don't you? I find it all rather peculiar. I thought as much. But I really wouldn't wish for anything different about you, even though you can be troublesome in that manner. I find it to be a wonderful aspect of you. Your boldness impresses and amuses me greatly. Oh my, I hadn't realized it was time for kisses yet. I thought it was too early. But, now, hold on. I can't keep on doing that. I have to give you some too. I can't get all of them. I love you so much. I wish this could last forever. Oh, God! Oh, get behind the bed. Oh, this is no time to sass me off. Just do as I say. I need to get some proper clothes on. 1 minute. Oh, okay, I have the shirt. Do you know where my pants are? No. Thank you. Now I think I have a vest in my wardrobe. Ah, there it is. And a pair of socks as well. Alright. And the shoes and... Hello, what brings you to my presence? Good morning, sir. I have a message to bring you. What might that be? I've brought a message from Prince Lysander of Eastern Socia. It reads as follows. I've begun my journey to Eastern Phrygia, and I expect to reach the capital within 2 weeks. Oh, alright then. I will request that you have transportation prepared for me and my personal maid, wherever she may be. I have no clue as of the moment. But I request that you will send out messages to have that be ordered and prepared. When are you expecting to depart, sir? Oh, that is a good question. Certainly not today. However, I expect that the journey will only take around a week from our current location. If this is the case, and to allow for some breathing room, I ought to depart in 2 or 3 days. Perhaps 3 should be better. Thank you for bringing me this message. You have your orders. You are dismissed. Right then, sir. I'll be on my way. Sorry about that. I guess all that talk about our little secret almost jinxed us there. Oh well. Now that I'm up and certainly fully awake, what do you want to do? Oh, well, I kind of just assumed that you would go with me in this scenario. I could have someone else come with me to meet Lysander, although I really would suggest you tag along. He is a wonderful old friend of mine. He's also bringing a servant of his own as well, so it would be weird for me not to go on my own. But I will say, you don't have to. You can just stay at the castle and leave me to travel all on my lonesome. I knew you would. So, as I have asked before, what do you want to do now? Well, I simply mean that we are both out of bed. It would not be advisable that we return this early to bed. Perhaps there is something else we can do. Oh, you ought to get back to your quarters. I suppose that makes sense. To sway away suspicions. Well, if that is the case, I shall go to the dining hall to partake in breakfast. If you so need me, my dear, you can find me there. But if you wish to lie low for now, that is perfectly fine with me. With that being said, I suppose you'll want to get dressed out of those pajamas, so I'll give you your privacy.